Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Aaron Judge riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Mitch White. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And now for the Jays, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He pay for that one. His 16th homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's ball 4. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 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 3. Perfect. 3. Perfect. Ball 4. Take the base.
Kevin Parada next up for the Blue Jays.
The catcher.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Now the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley.
Here's the left fielder.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 8-7.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 9-8. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-8. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now, it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 12-8. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So one out, nobody on. So up next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 3. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
This is Dylan Carlson, a switch hitter batting right. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 14-8.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. Back. Oh! Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 15-8.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Kevin Parada next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a base hit right there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
And the batter now, number 15. This to third, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Now batting.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Next for Toronto, Bobby Witt Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 18-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now.
Ron Marinaccio taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
One out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And first offering is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We're through 6 full. The Jays are out in front, 18-8. Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Here the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Marinaccio in his 3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now here is Sutter. 2 outs, runner at first. And now for the Jays, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. The Jays up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 20-8.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Parada. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one ripped. Gone. A towering shot to center. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 21-8.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of
Pitching change here, Ian Hamilton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 4th home run of the game. It's 22-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. So man aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 24-9. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And
new pitcher on now, Scott Efros. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 59, Scott Efros.
So up next for Toronto, Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 25-9.
with a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next for Toronto. And now for the Jays, Ellie De La Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Throws to second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Kevin Parada. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 9th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 25-9. New inning getting started, and step.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Tons of offense in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.